Hey everybody, it's Jake and welcome back to Dumbcrafted. The first episode has not come out yet, so I don't know how this series is doing, but I do know that it's been a lot of fun, and you guys may notice a couple different changes with the house. As you can see, I added little buttons, added that. It's all really basic, but, you know, we kind of tidied it up. Have a nice little interior going in here. It's nice. We added some fences, a path, a farm, some lanterns, just the basic stuff. And you may notice also full iron armor, diamond pickaxe, all the good stuff. Also got 11 diamonds and 14 obsidian, so that is very cool. Not much has happened other than that, though. I joined the Anti-Chicken Alliance, so kind of random. I accepted it very spur of the moment. It was absolutely worth it, and I have no regrets. I did start laying out an expansion for the house, however, and I'm actually going to get started on it this episode because the house is very cramped, as you can see, and Tizi and I are going to be basing here for at least a little bit until we get our full house set up. So I figure, why not make it a little more livable in here? So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and kind of extend the house, make it a little more livable, give us some more space, the works. I am very excited to be playing in SMP again. I once again have to thank TheMVGaming for letting me join the series, even though it was so late and after I had already expressed disinterest in the series because of where my head was at the time. Hello, Bridge. But, you know, I've come to my senses, and I think that Minecraft is definitely something that I want to keep playing on the channel. My original plan was maybe to try to phase it out a bit, but I like it. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, and I do really enjoy playing it, and I would like to keep creating Minecraft content as well as the other content that I enjoy making on the channel. So it's going to be a mix of everything. All right. So just a little bit of expansion. I need more wood, but I don't know how I feel about this very steep amount of wood. I don't know. I'll probably end up messing with this, but I need more wood, so I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to go into the forest, but I'm going to replant this time, except for these trees. I don't know who planted these, but they're, like, in the middle of the plains biome. I don't know if they've been here the whole time or if someone planted them, but I don't want them. So they get to go, and then the rest I'll replant in the forest. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go get some wood and then get back to building the house. Oh, I think we have a visitor. So for a little context, Jaden BG is one of the, or I guess maybe the only, chicken master. I don't know. If you flash back to the part in episode 1 where Tizi and I slaughtered a bunch of chickens, apparently that was his base, and so we kind of started a war, but that's okay. And off he went as mysteriously as he appeared. So yeah, I guess we're a part of a war now.
Day 2.
So I did some work on the house, and by did some work, I mean I finished it off camera for the most part. We've got... Ow. That was not very nice, Mr. Skeleton. So yeah, the house for the most part is done. Like done this time. I'm not going to expand it again. Thank you very much. So, I mean, it's pretty big. I turned this front area into a little chest room. So I got it all organized. And did you know that you can dye signs? Boom, pink text. Like, what the heck? I did not know that was a feature. So that's cool. And then I've got a little kitchen here. It's nothing fancy, just a little kitchen. Something to kind of occupy the space. And then if we head through here, this spot is currently empty. I might make a railing here. Maybe do something here. I don't know. It's kind of a tight room, so maybe just a little table, a painting, something like that. And then up here is our second story, and this is also kind of small. But as you can see, it's a little space here. This just goes straight outside. And then in here is the bedroom. It's kind of a little attic loft. It goes where the top of the house was. It's not pretty, but it functions good, and it will get us to where we want to actually base. So it is good enough for me. And yeah. I have a couple other things to do, but I will do it off camera, like adding these little cross sections with the buttons and all that jazz. But now I would like to go ahead and build a little nether portal, probably over here. I might move the farm down there, because then we can kind of make it bigger. What the heck? Make it bigger, and we can make this a main pathway leading to maybe the nether portal over by those trees. Something like that, I think. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and move the farm really quick, and then we'll get started on doing the nether portal. Alright guys, so I made the nether portal, and I know that earlier I mentioned that I wanted to link the portal up with spawn, but I found out that there is no spawn portal. Nobody, MVGaming hasn't made a portal at spawn yet, so instead we are just going to leave this alone for the time being, and we'll come back to it later when there is a greater need for us to set it up. For right now, I want to set up an automatic cow killer because this bread is not very sustainable. It runs out fast. It doesn't grow fast enough. So I want to make a cow farm that it won't automatically cook the meat yet, because I just don't feel like setting that up. Instead, it's just going to be something that'll breed cows and automatically kill them for us. Easy. All right, so I am using a design from a YouTuber I found that is named Wattles, Wattles. The description, or check down in the description if you'd like to check out his video, show him some support, because it is always nice when people take the time to put out tutorial videos for other Minecrafters. So, yeah. Now, I don't know where we should build this. I don't know if we should just build it outside. It's really small, so I think we'll just build it outside. Boom. Okay, so this is all the design is. It's literally this simple. It's just a way to automatically kill the cows with entity squishing. So we're gonna bring in some cows, then we're gonna put them in, and then they're just gonna squish together. It's kind of inhumane if you think about it, but I'm not too worried about it because it's a video game and PETA can't do nothing. So next up on the agenda is actually finding some cows. So I'm gonna, I guess, do some searching. Alright guys, after a lot of turmoil, I finally have cows inside of our automatic cow murderer. I mean, automatic leather machine. And while we wait for these guys to be breedable so that we can keep multiplying our cows until they hit the entity limit and start killing each other, we need to find a place. Ooh, I just bumped my mouse. We need to find a place to do our enchanting. So I was thinking that an interesting idea would be to do a cave. I did some scrounging around on the internet and, more importantly, Google Images, and from the inspiration I saw with the setup that we have, building an enchanting room in the house wouldn't really work. But if we built an external one, maybe something fancy like a cave, then we could have a cool enchanting room that still has a really cool enchanting vibe, and it is interesting. So I was thinking that right here in the side of this cliff might be a really cool place to build a cave, because we could kind of hang over some vines from the swamp, and we could make it just a really, really, really cool place here. So, you know, if we just go ahead and kind of start digging in. So I think that actually, I have to sleep, but I think that for the rest of this build, we are going to do a little time lapse, because I don't really know what to commentate about. right now, and I also think that it would be good to be able to write up a little thing in post about some important stuff that I have been thinking about and some important stuff that I would like to talk to you guys about. So feel free to skip over it if you want, but I think that there will be some big information about stuff like Fantasia and some other future series if you're interested. So yeah, let's get time-lapsing. Hey everyone, Editing Jake here. Today I just wanted to talk about a few things coming up, not only for the channel but in my personal life as well. For starters, the final 3 episodes of Fantasia season will be coming out this summer. They take a little bit of time to make, and I'd like to drop all 3 of them within a pretty close time span instead of trickling their releases like I did with 1 and 2, so it might be at most another month until the 3rd episode drops. Still very excited though, and every time I work on an episode, I learn more and more and more about how I can improve the productions, and I can't wait to carry this knowledge onto not only later seasons, but even possibly like other series. Other than Fantasia, though, I'm going to be moving this summer. It's going to be a big trip, but I think it's for the best. This means that, as you all may have noticed, webcam is pretty much gone for the next month or 2 as my room gets dismantled, repainted, etc. And then also as my room in the new house gets set up. I'm going to try to record a pretty hefty backlog of at least probably 2 to 3 weeks of videos way in advance so I can edit, schedule, and have them all ready to go before I leave, because this road trip, not only will the road trip take a couple of days, but getting settled in and unpacking boxes and getting my setup all good is going to take even more. Another thing I wanted to talk about too is the live streams, which some of you may have also noticed disappeared. It's not only because I'm moving soon and they just won't be maintainable over the next month or 2, but it's also because I kind of ran out of things to live stream. I played Final Fantasy VII on my own. Not a lot of people wanted to watch that. Animal Crossing was fun, but I kind of hit brick wall with that. The SMP would be a good thing to live stream, but just not something that I've had the time for yet. And also, another big problem is that my internet has been very spotty because my ISP, like many, have been offering free internet to those who can't afford it, which is a very noble thing, especially during these trying times. But it's taking a toll on paying customer services. It's just frustrating that my ISP isn't equipped to handle the amount of people that they're giving internet to, because yeah, I mean, I've been disconnecting from games and having lots of lag problems over the past couple weeks, so you know, it's just made live streaming a challenge. Anyways, I think I'm about out of time here, so this was a fun little chat, and back to you recording, Jake. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry if there's a little bit of an echo to the microphone. We're currently finishing up some stuff for moving, so my room is kind of a mess while we reorganize and resituate and get ready for the move in the next couple of months. But the appointed hour is now, because I have a whole lot of bookshelves that I would like to place so we can get our little enchanting cave almost finished. Now, we're still going to be short a couple bookcases, and my brutal cow murderer is functioning. Actually, let's see. There we go. So, we'll let that do its thing, and we are going to go finish what we can down here. So I made a little grass trail and went AFK so that this could grow. So this is looking pretty good down here, I think. Might add maybe some magic, like purple glass or something to give the feel of it. But I like the little drippies through the ceiling. I think that that's an interesting touch. That was not at all intentional, you know. A bada bang, bada boom. There we go. And we will go place it. And dun 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 dun. There we go. So we officially have enchantments. Well, we'll get the other bookshelves and see where it's at. I thought this alone would have been enough, but maybe not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the appointed hour is now. I finished the rest of the books in the enchanting room, And it looks really cool. Ignore the torches. I'll finish decorating later. But we've got this cool little grassy enchanting room. I finished the books. To get level 30, I had to put these here, annoyingly enough. And then I went to the nether, got 2 more levels so we could do a level 30 enchant. And now... oh! I will take it for the time being. Yes. Yes. You know what? Actually. Let me sleep. Go back to the nether. Get 3 more levels. And then we're going to enchant this pickaxe and see if we can't get something better on it. Like fortune and then combine. Or not fortune. Efficiency and then combine them. Let's see. We're just going to see. Let's go. Let's go see it. Let's go. And yes. Oh, that could not have been luckier. That seriously could not have been luckier. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make an anvil, and I am naming this pickaxe Joe Exotic in honor of the star of the Tiger King documentary, Joe Exotic, who is now currently sitting in prison for a plethora of crimes that he absolutely committed. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for me this episode. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Dumbcrafted. I know that I did this one alone, whereas the other one I did with Tizi, but this one I thought would be good just to do some solo progression, and in the future I will definitely be collabing more, doing some fun stuff with the other members, and hopefully it should be a lot of fun. But we made some good progress, got an awesome diamond pickaxe, which is really what I was hoping for this episode, and we've made probably one of my favorite enchanting room builds ever, this cool little cave entrance here, which I will polish up and make, you know, final adjustments to in the future. So anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe and drop a like, because it lets me know if you guys do enjoy the content that I'm making. Or if you didn't like something, please let me know in the comments below, because I love positive, negative feedback telling me what I can do better. And also check out my Twitter and Instagram if you'd like updates and fun behind the scenes posts on anything. Link will be in the description for that, and also link will be in the description for all of the other SMP members. And anyways guys, I again hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.